Good morning. We are trying to get some water here picked up just so we can do a massive, huge trip going down to Orlando. And no, listen, this morning I was in Jacksonville and I said, hey, I'm trying to get to Orlando, spend a few days there. You know, can you get me a load going down to Orlando? So the only load they had was coming way over here to Lake City and picking up a load here, which is a 100-mile deadhead, and then going down to Orlando, which is from here only 75 miles roughly. So water loads
continue on this road for 12 miles.
So I'll lose my shorts on this load, but you know, it's like trucking is like if you've ever flown into O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, looking upwards at all the planes, it's like looking at a toilet bowl flushing. There's tons of planes going round and round. It can take you an hour or 45 minutes to land there. And trucking's the same way. In order to get home or to get somewhere that you want to go, it can take a while to land in that particular place. A lot of truckers think, well, I want to be home right now. Well, there's not always freight coming home right now, and so you have to do what I'm doing this, you know, come over here, do that, then go do this, then go over here, do that, and then you'll finally get to where you want to go. But so let's go over here and get this water picked up and see what's going on over there. Hopefully it won't be a whole day dog and pony show, do this, don't do that. Hopefully we can just get it picked up and boom, down to Orlando and unload. We are at the beautiful water plant here in High Springs, Florida. And we're in the section of Florida where there's a lot of springs. You know, a lot of underground water here. And I guess we're drinking it all. I've always been of the school of, you know, having a Dixie cup
55th Street
next to the kitchen sink and you drink out of that. But these days everybody has to have fancy water. I'm happy with a drinking fountain myself. Oh, maybe this is preloaded. Oh man. Because I see some of our trailers, so maybe we'll get lucky. We're looking for a sign that says shipping. If you guys see it, let me know. There we go. Thank you for your assistance. And let's run in there and see what they got. All right, well, we got a door. But they are shipper Nazis here. So, if you don't do it right, no load for you. Looks like this guy's got some kind of boxes in there. Maybe they're some sort of totes or something he's gonna have unloaded. read the sign that says stop and proceed to shipping, so I'm doing that. And they're already loaded. It only took them like an hour, so this is a great day. All right, this is 45,230 pounds. Whew. You guys know I never avoid the scales, but I'm going to avoid it today. I'm going to go around the Ocala scale. Not because I'm illegal, it's just because why spend, for me, I have to spend $10 or $11 for a scale ticket when I'm only taking this 100 miles. It's not cost effective. So, but when you got one this heavy, I probably should take it just to balance out the axles, but I'm not going to do that today for this one that's just such a short trip going to Orlando. So let's get going. Well, we're loaded and rolling, as we say in the business. We're definitely heavy in the back, I can tell. I don't know if we're overweight, but usually when the tires are bulged out like that, like really bad, and that water seemed like it was stacked higher than normal, but here's what should happen, okay? This is my theory. Even though I'm a good capitalist, let's say I get stopped by the DOT and I'm 5,000 pounds overweight. With the way technology is today, that ticket should go right to the shipper. I mean, instantly, right to the shipper. And it could so easy. Yet, we stop at the scales, and who's the criminal? Who gets guns drawn on them? You and me. The little truck driver that's struggling to survive. It's our fault that this shipper loaded this trailer 5,000 pounds too heavy. I think that's a flaw. Not just here, but you guys in Europe tell me the horror stories there too. That maybe in some of the countries they do have the ticket automatically going to the shipper, but no, Buford T. Justice is out for us. Because it's our fault that they wanted so much freight on this trailer that it's bulging at the seams. I just think that's funny, and a different way to look at it, that it would be so easy to fix that. How many times a company being fined $5,000, let's say, how many more times would our trucks be loaded heavy? Eh? Never again, because the guy that's sitting in the ivory tower, he'd come down there himself and load these trucks. A more scenic way to go this way, but I can't say that I would choose to come this way again, this heavy, Because back there further there were, it seemed like 100 stoplights. And they were all at the bottom of a hill. And then you'd have to start out in first gear at each light. But this kind of makes up for it. The answer is, would I do this again? Or pay the $15 for the scale? As of right now, I'd pay the $15.
You're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. Keep on trucking.
Well, the service plazas are all under construction. It's about time, too. They're the original service plazas that were here back when the Florida's Turnpike was built, so they definitely needed a sprucing up. But I had to stop and get some money for this turnpike. It's going to cost me about $18. And we'll be to Orlando shortly. Oh man, we're stuck behind a pink bus. Who would paint their buses pink? Maybe San Francisco, but that's it. Oh boy. Crap. Suffering from depression, yes. Pink bus syndrome.
Approaching
Well, we made
destination
it.
in 700 feet on the right side.
Now we gotta find the truck entrance. Well, it doesn't say no trucks.
You have arrived at your destination on the right side.
trucks use right lane. All
Sand
right.
Lake Road.
This is a small one. Sure enough, they lied. They're not accepting this load. I wish all grocery warehouses were Costco. Because whoever invented these, all these other ones. Oh man. So I'm waiting now to hear what to do with this load.
Alright, let's start off with my supervisor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, until they receive it or likely receives it or you guys get it from, they give you another copy. Unfortunately, I just thought you say you can't stay here any longer. Once you get that information, you're more than welcome to come back. Is it for tomorrow or for tonight?
It's for today.
Okay, so what's the date on it? Is it for today or tomorrow?
Well, there is no date on it. That's what the problem is.
Okay, delivery date is saying it's for today.
Right.
Okay, well, you can come back at any time and drop it. We have, the security will receive it once it has the correct paperwork. Once it has the PO number and it's supposed to be for today or for tomorrow, you're glad
The
to
thing
drop
is,
it.
there's no place to go. There's no place for me to go around here.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what my supervisor said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Anything I can tell you, just make a U-turn, go up to the Lowe's on your left, park in their park line to somebody from your dispatch gets a hold of you.
And Lowe's is going to let us park in their lot?
Until 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think they want you guys sending your drivers up to Lowe's to sit.
We always send them for years and they never say anything. I never had one driver complain.
I think I'm just going to take this load back to our yard, and then when you guys want it, you can just call us and tell us.
Okay, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All right, sir.
All right, I'm still going to be on hold, but that's what I'm going to tell them, that you guys are officially refusing this load.
But we're not refusing because we don't have no PO number, so we're not really refusing it.
What if I give you a PO number?
If you have a PO number,
What does it start with?
it starts with, I'm not sure what it is. It's usually a 1 or an O before it. If you can give me a PO number, then we can look it up to see where it's at.
Oh, well, he didn't say that earlier. Let me give you a PO number, but you say you don't know what they start with.
Well, I don't, because it's usually it's like for us, it begins with an O because it's Orlando, and then it's a bunch of numbers.
All right, so, okay, here it is. So do you want me to write it on there, or it's that O number right there?
Come up with me, and we're going to check with the computer, okay? Because I don't want to touch your iPad, so come on up with me.
All right.